The Philippines, a nation of over 7,000 islands, has a political landscape deeply rooted in family dynasties. Political clans, often referred to as political dynasties, have long held significant sway over the country's governance. These families have dominated the political scene for generations, with members occupying various positions from local government units to the highest offices in the land. Today, we'll delve into some of the most powerful political clans in the Philippines, examining their histories, influence, and the controversies that have surrounded them. The Marcos family. No discussion of political dynasties in the Philippines would be complete without mentioning the Marcos family. The Marcoses have been a dominant force in Philippine politics since the mid-20th century. Ferdinand Marcos Sr. rose to power in 1965, serving as the 10th president of the Philippines. His rule, which extended for 2 decades, is one of the most controversial in the country's history. Marcos declared martial law in 1972, a period marked by human rights abuses, censorship, and the accumulation of immense wealth by the Marcos family. Despite being ousted from power in the 1986 People Power Revolution, the Marcoses have managed to maintain their influence. After the death of Ferdinand Marcos Sr. in 1989, the family made a political comeback. Imelda Marcos, his widow, served as a congresswoman, while their children, Ferdinand Bongbong Marcos Jr. and Aimee Marcos, have held various high-ranking positions. Bongbong Marcos, in particular, has continued to build on his father's legacy, even running for president in 2022, where he won a resounding victory. Today, the Marcos family remains one of the most powerful political forces in the Philippines. Trivia question. Which Philippine president declared martial law in 1972? A. Corazon Aquino. B. Ferdinand Marcos Sr. C. Gloria Macapagal-Arroyo. D. Fidel Ramos. Answer. B. Ferdinand Marcos Sr. As the shadow of martial law faded, another family would rise to embody the fight for freedom, leaving an indelible mark on the nation's history. Let's uncover the story of the Aquinos. The Aquino family. In stark contrast to the Marcoses, the Aquino family is often seen as a symbol of democracy and reform. Their story is one of resistance, martyrdom, and eventual political dominance. The Aquino family's political influence began with Benigno Ninoy Aquino Jr., a charismatic senator and a staunch critic of Ferdinand Marcos. Ninoy's assassination in 1983 sparked widespread outrage and became the catalyst for the People Power Revolution. His widow, Corazon Cory Aquino, would go on to become the 11th president of the Philippines, restoring democracy after Marcos's ousting. The Aquino legacy continued with their son, Benigno Noynoy Aquino III, who served as the 15th president from 2010 to 2016. His administration focused on anti-corruption efforts and economic reforms, further cementing the Aquino name in Philippine political history. Though the Aquino influence has waned somewhat in recent years, the family remains a potent symbol of political reform in the Philippines. The Duterte Family. The Duterte family, originating from Davao City in Mindanao, represents a new breed of political dynasty, one that rose from the local level to national prominence. Rodrigo Duterte, often referred to as Digong, served as the mayor of Davao City for over 2 decades before becoming the 16th president of the Philippines in 2016. Known for his tough-talking demeanor and controversial policies, particularly his war on drugs, Duterte's presidency has been marked by both widespread support and international criticism. The Duterte family's influence extends beyond Rodrigo. His daughter, Sara Duterte Carpio, has followed in his footsteps, serving as the mayor of Davao City and later running for vice president in the 2022 elections. The Duterte family's brand of leadership, characterized by strongman tactics and a populist appeal, has left an indelible mark on Philippine politics. The Roxas-Araneta clan is one of the oldest and most established political dynasties in the Philippines. Their influence dates back to the early 20th century. Manuel Roxas, a member of this prominent family, served as the 5th president of the Philippines and was the last president of the Commonwealth and the first of the Republic. His legacy includes efforts to rebuild the Philippines after World War II and lay the groundwork for the country's post-war recovery. The political legacy of the Roxas family has continued through generations. Gerardo Gary Roxas, the son of Manuel, was a prominent senator, and his son, Manuel Mar Roxas II, also served in various high-profile government positions, including Secretary of the Department of the Interior and Local Government. Mar Rojas was a presidential candidate in the 2016 elections, though he lost to Rodrigo Duterte. The Araneta side of the family is also influential, with ties to the business elite of the country, making the Roxas-Araneta clan a powerhouse both in politics and economics. The Binay family rose to political prominence in the late 20th century, with Jejomar Binay at the forefront. Starting as the mayor of Makati City, Binay's effective governance of the country's financial hub earned him national recognition. Jejomar Binay's career peaked when he served as the Vice President of the Philippines from 2010 to 2016. Though his bid for the presidency in 2016 was unsuccessful, the Binay family continues to wield considerable influence in Makati and beyond. Jejomar's children have followed in his political footsteps. Abigail Abby Binay currently serves as the mayor of Makati, while Jejomar Junjun Binay Jr. has also held the same position. Their sister, Senator Nancy Binay, has been a member of the Philippine Senate since 2013. The Estrada-Ejercito clan has a unique place in Philippine politics, combining showbiz charisma with political influence. The patriarch of the family, Joseph Arap Estrada, transitioned from a popular movie star to a politician, eventually serving as the 13th president of the Philippines. Arap's presidency, however, was cut short by a corruption scandal that led to his ouster in 2001. Despite this, he made a political comeback, serving as the mayor of Manila from 2013 to 2019. The Estrada-Ejercito family's political influence extends to Arap's children. Jinggoy Estrada and J.V. Ejercito, both of whom have served as senators, continue the family's political legacy. The family's ability to maintain a foothold in politics, despite numerous controversies, is a testament to their resilience and enduring popularity. The Macapagal-Arroyo family has been a significant force in Philippine politics for decades, with two of its members serving as presidents of the Philippines. Diosdado Macapagal, the 9th president of the Philippines, is known for his land reform policies and efforts to strengthen the country's economy. His daughter, Gloria Macapagal-Arroyo, followed in his footsteps, serving as the 14th president from 2001 to 2010. Gloria Macapagal-Arroyo's presidency was marked by both achievements and controversies, including allegations of electoral fraud and corruption. Despite these challenges, she remains an influential figure in Philippine politics, having served as Speaker of the House of Representatives after her presidency. The Villar family is one of the most influential political and business dynasties in the Philippines, with their fortune rooted in real estate. Manny Villar started his career in business before entering politics, where he served as a senator and ran for president in 2010. Although he did not win, his political influence remained strong. Manny's wife, Cynthia Villar, is a prominent senator, and their son, Mark Villar, has held significant positions in the government, including Secretary of the Department of Public Works and Highways. The Villar family's combination of political clout and business acumen has made them a formidable force in the country. The Cojuangco family is another storied political clan in the Philippines, with deep roots in both politics and business. The Cojuangcos are closely associated with the Aquino family, as Corazon Aquino was a Cojuangco by birth. The family's influence extends beyond her presidency, with various members holding significant political and business positions throughout the years. Eduardo Danding Cojuangco Jr., a prominent businessman and politician, played a key role in shaping the political landscape during the Marcos era and beyond. Though the family's political influence has waned somewhat in recent years, their legacy remains significant. The political landscape of the Philippines is deeply intertwined with the histories and legacies of its powerful clans. Each of these families has left an indelible mark on the nation, shaping its political, economic, and social fabric through the decades. Whether they have been champions of democracy, architects of economic growth, or controversial figures surrounded by scandal, these dynasties have been at the forefront of the country's governance. While their influence has been a source of both progress and controversy, it is undeniable that these families continue to play a pivotal role in the nation's trajectory. As the Philippines moves forward, the question remains, will the future continue to be shaped by these enduring political clans, or will new leaders emerge to challenge their dominance? The enduring power of these families raises important questions about the nature of democracy in the Philippines. How do political dynasties affect governance, representation, and the everyday lives of Filipinos? As the political landscape evolves, the influence of these clans may shift, but their impact on the nation's history will remain a critical part of the Philippine story. The legacies of the Marcoses, Aquinos, Dutertes, and others will be debated for years to come. But one thing is clear: their stories are inseparable from the story of the Philippines itself.